In today's topic, we are going to learn about the new concept called apparent weight in elevators. Elevators are nothing but lift. When you use the lift or elevators, you would have felt a jerk when the elevator takes off or stops. Here, we are going to learn that a man who is standing inside the elevator, he is finding different scenarios. Here we are going to calculate the apparent weight, is it clear? Apparent weight of the person in different cases. You know the meaning of the apparent. Apparent is nothing but virtual. The opposite of the real is called apparent. Here we are going to measure the apparent weight of the person. Either it may increase or decrease in different cases. We'll see the cases one by one. Okay, here in the first case, first you should know what are the forces acting on the person. What are the forces which are acting on the person? He is standing within the lift or elevator. First we have to analyze what are the forces which are acting on the person. So this is the surface of the lift on which he is standing. Are you clear? So here this upward direction and the downward direction, both of them to be marked. Let us imagine the axis. This one should be taken as positive y axis. This one should be taken as negative y axis. So on this person, two forces are acting. One is downward gravitational force. The downward gravitational force can be written as Gf. Are you clear? This is equal to mg. Are you clear? Since it is acting in the downward direction, we can write it as minus j. The orthogonal unit vector to represent the negative y direction is which one? Minus j cap. Here, when the person he is in contact with the floor, one more upward force, contact force is acting in the upward direction. That normal force, upward normal force, it is acting on the person. That normal force is exerted by the floor on the person. That is acting in the upward direction. That is acting in the positive y direction. Therefore, it should be taken as j cap plus j cap. So, how many forces are acting? Two forces are acting on the person. Are you clear? First, you should know what are the forces which are acting on the person. Understood? Now, we list out the names of the forces in proper form. The normal force that is acting in the upward direction, that is n vector is equal to nj cap. Gravitational force that is acting in the downward direction, therefore fg vector is equal to mg, that is minus j cap. Why minus j cap? Since it is acting in the downward direction, negative y direction, it should be written in proper form. Are you clear? Now we learn the conditions one by one. Let us imagine the lift is at rest. Both the person and lift both are at rest. So in that condition we have to find out the apparent weight of the person. How to calculate this? Here we have to apply Newton's second law. Are you clear? First we will calculate the total force acting on the person. Here the gravitational force is acting in the downward direction. No, that one must be written as mg j cap. So clear, with minus sign that must be written. And one more force is acting in the upward direction, that is normal reactional force. That must be written as nj cap. Both are added. That is equal to net force as per Newton's second law. Are you clear? Both the two forces are equivalent to net force. In the next step, how to write this? Here minus mg j cap plus nj is equal to net force. What is the formula to calculate the net force? Here the lift is at rest. Are you clear? M into A must be written. Since it is at rest, the acceleration of the lift must be taken as 0. The acceleration of the lift is 0. Therefore, it must be written as mg j cap plus nj cap is equal to, substitute, instead of a I am substituting 0. So the entire factor becomes 0. Are you clear? So later this one could be split. How it could be split? Minus mg j cap plus nj cap is equal to 0. After splitting, what will happen? You will get mg j cap is equal to nj cap you will get. Are you clear? So this is the final expression. Since both are the components of j cap, we can cancel both the two. Finally, we can write it as mg is equal to n. Mg is equal to n. First, you should know that which one is actual weight. You should know the formula for actual weight. Here, the actual weight is calculated by the formula m into g. Are you clear? And then the reaction, that reactional force, that is normal force, normal reactional force, that one gives you the apparent weight. That one gives you the apparent weight. Always don't forget the normal reactional force alone, that is the measure of the apparent weight. Here look at that, mg is equal to n. Mg is equal to n means, what is the conclusion? Here the actual weight is equal to apparent weight. Are you clear? Actual weight is equal to which one? Apparent weight. Are you clear? So both are equal. Apparent weight will be equal to actual weight in this case. Let us assign some number, only then we can understand. Let us imagine the mass of the person is 60 kg. Are you clear? Mass of the person is 60 kg. Here in the final sentence is not seen, so just look at that. Actual weight of the person is equal to apparent weight. Are you clear? So that you should know. That is the most important thing. Are you clear? Actual weight of the person is equal to apparent weight. Understood? So let's calculate certain things here. Actual weight. How to calculate actual weight? Let us imagine the mass of the person is 60 kg. How to calculate the actual weight? M into G, actual weight is equal to M into G. So 60 into 9.8 must be substituted. G value is 9.8. Approximately I am taking the value as 10. So weight is nothing but it is a measure of gravitational force. Therefore 600 Newton. So 600 Newton is the actual weight of the person. That is equal to which one? That is equal to the apparent weight. That is equal to which one? Apparent weight. Don't forget. Are you clear? So when this case is applied, when this case is applicable, when the lift is at rest, okay. Now we are going to see the case 2. Here the lift, it is moving either in the upward direction or in the downward direction with constant velocity, that is moving uniformly. Now we have to calculate the apparent weight. First you should know the actual weight. How to calculate the actual weight? Mass of the person into acceleration due to gravity, both are multiplied there. The mass of the person is 60 kg, that is multiplied. Actually G is taken as 10 instead of 9.8. So the actual weight is how much? 600 Newton. Now we have to calculate, is there any apparent weight is seen in the case of, in case 2. First we have to apply Newton's second law. Already we know that there are two forces acting on the body. So let us write both the two forces, they have to be equated. Listen here, downward force is acting in the negative y direction, therefore mg j cap minus must be written. Upward normal force, reactional force is acting in the upward direction, therefore nj cap must be written. This is equal to ma. This is a general equation. Are you clear? So after writing this one, what we have to do? we have to find out, it's clear, what is the value of acceleration. Since the lift is moving with constant velocity, here a value is 0. Acceleration of the lift is 0. Acceleration of the person also 0. Because it is moving with constant velocity, there is no change in velocity, therefore acceleration is 0. Substitute here, minus mg j cap plus n j cap is equal to m, instead of a substitute 0. Are you clear? So after substituting 0, what will happen? The factor that one becomes 0, mg j cap plus n j cap is equal to 0. Now we can write it as minus mg j cap is equal to minus of n j cap. That one could be written like this. So now we can cancel both. To clear? Now j can be cancelled. Finally we are able to get mg is equal to n. This part that gives you the actual weight. Understand? mg, that one gives you the actual weight of the person. Are you clear? Actual weight of the person you will get, which is equal to, what is this? Normal force. Normal force always that gives you the apparent weight. So in this case also, apparent weight of the person, that one is equal to the actual weight. Are you clear? What is the value of actual weight of the person? Actual weight of the person is 600 Newton. Are you clear? So apparent weight of the person is also equal to how much? 600 Newton. So there is no change in the weight of the person when the elevator is moving with constant velocity. This is case 2. Okay. Now we are going to see the case 3. In the case of case 3, look at the movement of the lift or elevator. In this case, the lift, it is moving in the upward direction and it is accelerated with the value of a is equal to 5 meter per second square. It is moving in the upward direction. It is accelerated in the upward direction. Just I have given one typical value to calculate the apparent weight. Already we have known the actual weight of the person. How much? W is equal to mg. So here we will calculate, will there be any apparent weight of the person? Look at that. How to write? Again we have to apply Newton's second law. There is a gravitational force acting in the downward direction. Therefore it should be written as minus mg j cap. Since it is acting in the negative y direction, I have written. And then normal reactional force, it is acting in the upward direction. Therefore n j cap, that must be written. Are you clear? Since it is acting in the positive y direction, plus n j cap is written. Now we have to write the net force. Net force. For net force, what is the formula? Minus mg j cap plus n j cap, which is equal to m into a. Are you clear? To calculate the net force, we have to write m into a. Are you clear? Since the accelerated, it is accelerated in the upward direction, what should be written? Positive y, no? Therefore j cap must be written. So in that format we have to write. Now we have to get the expression for the apparent weight. Which part of the equation that gives you the apparent weight? That normal reactional force alone gives the apparent weight. Therefore, clear, what we have to do? We have to equate in that format. Minus mg plus n. So clear, here all the j's can be removed. So clear, all are the components of j. Minus mg plus n, which is equal to ma. So in that format we can write. After that, you keep n alone in one side. N is equal to ma. If it is brought in the other side, that one becomes mg. Are you clear? So n, what is n? Normal reactional force. It is otherwise called as apparent weight. Substitute here, m can be written outside and a and g, both of them written within the bracket. M, what is the value of m? M is equal to 60. Mass of the person is 60. What is the value of a? It is accelerated with the value of 5 meter per second square. Plus g value is 9.8. Instead of that I have written 10. So 60 into how much? 15 must be written. Are you clear? 60 into 15. 15 into 690, 900 Newton. 900 Newton is the value of normal force. But this is nothing but what is this? Apparent weight. So this is called as apparent weight of the person. So the apparent weight of the person is calculated here. Are you clear? Just you compare the apparent weight of the person and the actual weight of the person. Which one is greater here? Apparent weight is greater than the actual weight. So such conclusion also must be written. We have to compare actual weight and apparent weight. So the final conclusion is apparent weight of the person is greater than the actual weight of the person. So the conclusion is, when the lift goes up, are you clear? When the lift goes up, if it is now we are going to analyze the case 4. Are you clear? In case 4, look at that. Here the elevator is accelerated in the downward direction. Along with the elevator, the person he is moving in the downward direction and it is accelerated. Let us assume the acceleration of the elevator is 5 meter per second square. Now we have to find out, will there be any apparent weight of the person? Are you clear? So here how to start with? Again we have to apply the Newton's second law. There is a downward force, gravitational force. That one could be written as minus mg j cap can be written. Are you clear? After that there will be a normal force that is acting in the upward direction. That should be written as nj cap. Are you clear? Must be written, which is equal to the net force as per Newton's second law. Minus mg j cap plus n j cap. Here the acceleration of the body, that is its direction is towards downward direction. Are you clear? Therefore how it should be written? ma, since the acceleration is acting in the downward direction, it must be written as minus j cap must be written. Are you clear? Minus j cap must be written. So minus mg j cap plus n j cap, which is equal to minus ma j cap. In that format we have to write. All j can be removed. After removing the j, we can write it as mg plus n, which is equal to minus ma. What is the required thing? Here we have to calculate the n, normal reactional force. So while calculating the normal reactional force, how it should be calculated? N is equal to, keep n one side. Already minus ma is there. Are you clear? If the minus mg, if it is brought this side, that one becomes plus mg. Are you clear? In the next step, normal reactional force can be calculated by the formula. M can be written as a common factor, and finally we can write it as G minus A. G minus A can be written. So here N is equal to, I have given some typical value. The mass of the person is 60 kg. Are you clear? G value is approximately, it can be taken as 10 meter per second square. 10 meter per second square. Here the acceleration of the elevator towards downward direction is 5. Are you clear? Therefore 60 into 5. 60 into 5 is equivalent to 300 Newton. This is the normal reactional force, but this one gives you which one? Apparent weight. This one should be called as, what is this? Apparent weight of the person. Apparent weight of the person. That one is given by normal reactional force. Now we have to calculate the apparent weight when the lift goes down with the actual weight. Compare both. So clear, in the case of actual weight, the value of actual weight is 600 Newton. But the apparent weight of the person is 300 Newton. So the conclusion is apparent weight is lesser than which one? Actual weight. Apparent weight is lesser than which one? Actual weight of the person. So this one happens when the lift goes down with the acceleration of 5 meter per second square. So the two conclusions are, when the lift